Hi all, good morning. Okay, today we will discuss about virtual data model in S4HANA CDS views. S4HANA CDS views. Okay, so virtual data model means completely this is virtual and there we having different layers here. Like we have a basic view, we have a basic view and composite view and consumption view. So basically, like no, here we have a database layer, DB tables like VBAC. These are the physical tables. These are the physical tables. So based on these physical tables, we'll create the basic view. That basic view we will use into the complete view. So in BW4 HANA or BW, if you want to design a sales report, if you want to design a sales report, how we will design sales report in BW4 HANA in CDS view? So first we require some master data. We require master data and transactional data. Okay. So for example, for sales report, I require customer master data and material master data. So I require this. These are the like no info objects, right? Info objects. For info objects, we are loading attributes. attri- we are loading attributes and a text. We are loading attributes and text. And transactional data, we are loading facts. Facts means cube. We are loading it. Okay. We are measuring some key figures. Okay. So here we are creating data mart advanced areas. So data mart advanced areas. Okay, in the same way, okay, so this customer and material you are using into the data mart advanced areas. So we are getting master data as well. And you can, if you have any customer type, some material type, some material group, if you want, you can drill down into the composite product level. Okay, and text for customer text and material text and all we will get automatically when you are using master data. So this is how we are developing in the BW4 HANA. Here how we will develop in the CDS view. So here we have a basic view and complete view and consumption view. So basically we will create basic view based on the tables, physical tables. So we have a table, multiple tables. Almost we have 40,000 tables available in the S4 HANA and ECC. So we having 40,000 tables available. So based upon our requirement, we will create just basic view. Based on your requirement, you just create one basic view. Okay. And now for this same sales report, I required sales arc. Sales arc attribute I required. Sales arc and sold to party. I require sold to party. Okay. I require this is attributes. I require this is attributes. So I'll call as a dimension in CDS view naming convention. Sold to battery in BW attributes, and I can call this as a dimension. Sales are, I require text. I require text. Okay, I require text from the sales are, and we will use different annotation for this. What annotation we will use this one? Object model. Object model. Object model data category. So then it will behave like text. When you are using object model data category, it will behave like text. So that you can create simple. Okay, whatever we created, sold to party dimension. Okay, sold to party master data and sales are text to master data, and whatever we created basic view based on the VBAC table. So VBAC table, we will three CDS views will use into composite view. Okay, so for both composite view and basic view, we will call as a interface view. Interface view. For this, we will use as a interface view. Together, we will call as a interface view. All are completely virtual only. Okay, and on top of this, we are consuming, and on top of this, we'll create the query and we'll provide the report to the users. So we'll see how we will create this basic view for the sales report. For the same sales report, how we are going to create this dimension, how we are creating this text one through CDS view. Okay, we already seen in the info object model in the BW. So how we will design in BW in CDS 4 CDS views. Same way, similar we are just we need to use different annotations here. Here what we will use other rate analytics, other rate analytics, data category, dimension, dimension. So this will behave like, okay. So this will behave like dimension. So when you are putting this line, then it will behave like dimension. Okay. So it is not allowing. I'll remove this. Okay. So when you are putting this annotation, then it will behave like dimension. When you are putting this one, then it will behave like text. So here what we need to give for the transactional data, we need to keep analytics data category. While you are creating calculation view also you given, right? Data category, cube or dimension, just same like that. So when you're giving fact, then it will give transactional data. So then three we will use. And I want to understand sales report. I want to understand sales report based on month wise, based on day wise, report, and based on quarter wise, based on year wise, So we need to understand for the same report, okay, how much sales happened for this month, how many sales happened per day, how many sales happened for this quarter, how much sales happened for this year. So like this I want to use. So for this I will use standard CDS view to get the day, to get the month, day, and quarter and year. For this, I will use standard one. Okay. So this three, this one and this one, two, and this is factable three, and this standard one. Four, I will include and I will create the composite product. How we will create this four step by step, we'll see. Okay. So first target is I will create sales org. So first I will create this cube. Okay, cube. So how we will create this fact and transactional CDS view. Already we know that. Let me try. And before going to that, so this is the like no model. So one more thing, interface view is interface view equal to interface view equal to basic view, basic view, and composite view. Both we will call as a interface view. Okay. And one more thing, if you want to install ready-made data source, ready-made CDS views, so like this it will start. So like this we have ready-made. C underscore means consumption. Consumption views will start with C underscore consumption. When we do the control, control shift, control shift A, control shift A in the CDS view, you will get C underscore, I underscore, E underscore, P underscore, ready-made CDS views will come. So I underscore means interface view. Interface view means just now we discussed it. Interface view means basic view plus complete view. Okay. So and the interface view will use in the starting level. So in the BW, what is the layers will be there? Staging layer, data integration layer, data integration layer, data integration layer, virtual layer, virtual layer. If it is the old BW, acquisition layer, PSA, acquisition layer, propagation layer, propagation layer, data mart layer, virtual layer, virtual layer, reporting layer. So these many layers are there. Okay, in the old version, this is BW4 hours. Okay, and this is like here, if you can keep backup layer as well. That is backup layer based on demand. They will keep backup layer. Okay, these are the layers would be there in the old version, and this is BW4 HANA, and in CDS view also. So you can say staging layer is interface view. Interface view. Interface view means basic layer. Interface view. Basic layer and composite layer. Okay, in the staging layer. Here, data integration layer is composite view. Same. You can use same interface only. Interface view. That means composite view. Here I will create basic view, and here I will create composite view. Finally, I will create consumption. So like this. Okay, just compare with BW4 HANA layers and here. Okay. Okay. Here E underscore means extension, extension views. Okay. Sometimes we want to enhance the CDS view based on the requirement. You are going to add new R3 or 4 fields in this news in the old CDS view. So we don't want to do any make changes in the existing CDS view. We'll create new CDS view and we'll consume from the old CDS view, and in the new CDS view level we'll do the changes. Whatever we are going to do, that we will. So that is called extension view. This is private view. This is private view. So this is SAP is not recommending to use, but still we have. Okay, SAP is not recommending to use in our custom model, but still we are using. Okay. So while we are doing customization, we are not going to create any private views under. Okay, only most of the time this only we will leave. Okay. SAP already given this option, but we are not using all these options. So these are the CDSs, standard CDSs we'll start with. In the BW data sources, we'll start with 2LIS, 2LIS underscore, like this will start. And all BW objects will start with 0. Whatever BW objects start with 0, that is ready-made. So these are the ready-made, C underscore, I underscore, E underscore. Okay. So same way, just compare. Okay. Now we'll create a cube. How we'll create it? So you know that how to log in S4 HANA and see, go to prospective model, go to prospective model. Okay, go to prospective model, select a BAP. Once you select a BAP, so here I can see my system. So need to select other ABAP repository. Here we are creating core data services. So if we know S4 HANA CDS, we'll get more salary. So I'm starting with ZZI. So I can give Z underscore I. Okay, sales order. Sales order. This means this is interface view. This is custom Z and I means interface view. Okay, next. So here I will select define view. Fine. Why it is taking time? Okay. Okay. And this is common for us. Okay, it will come automatically and end is a text level silver fact and true. Okay, this I'll make it as a comment. And I want to take this as a from VBAC table. Okay, VBAC table. And the fields I will take. See, these many fields came, but I don't require all these fields. I'll select only few. Okay, web blend. I want date. I want sales organization. I want currency. I want customer. So like this, you can see what is like now here. What is the warning? Key definition missing. Okay, let me keep key. Okay, this is the key. So now I'm not getting any, right? Okay. So now if you want to do, okay, sales order. So if you give gap, then it will throw the error. See, always comment a synonym would be like no, so, or else you can give sales order. Okay, so we need to give comma. So it won't allow gaps under created created date. Sales organization. So like this again, and now we are going to do some video model, right? So we need to give new annotations. Okay. Okay. This is like no VDM view type. Which is the view type we are doing now? Basic, right? Basic only, right? So we need to give basic. Okay. This we given basic. Next, is it like analytics? So, okay, analytics data category. Analytics data category, we need to mention. This is a factor. Okay, we are going to do fact, right? So later we'll do the cube. Okay. First, we are going to create based on this VBAC table. We are creating fact. Okay. Fact dimension. Fact one. Then later we'll create this one. Dimensions as dimension text. This is transactional data. Okay. I created. Right click. You can see the data. So now you can see sales orders, create a date and sales arc and net worth, okay, currency and sold to party. If you want to do any changes, you can do it. Okay, now, yeah, created sold to party. Okay, let me activate. So now we just created only cube. Okay, in this example, we created only fact. We created fact. Fact means just basic. We created basic view. Okay, now we have to create one more. What is that? Sold to sales arc text. We need to create. Okay, text. And again, we need to create sold to party. Sold to party means customer only. Sold to party. Sold to party attributes. BW terminology. Attributes means dimension. Dimension. So this is fact. Okay. This is cube only, but this is fact. Fact. Okay. This is text. We'll see how it will be. You treat like these two are info objects. One is text and attributes. This is cube. Okay. And then later we will list three into one composite view. Composite view. Finally, this all, okay, this composite view will use into consumption view. First, we'll target on this is done. This is we already created. And next, one more thing is standard CDS view. Standard CDS view for day, week, quarter that we need to get right. So that we will use day, year, quarter, month. So for this we will use standard CDS view. Okay, these four we require. Then we'll see. One is done, then we'll create other one. See here, whenever you create CDS view, we'll create one CDS view and a SQL view name. So here exactly it will be there. It is matching with SQL view name. Okay. And then let me create one more. And I can type post. Okay, sales are text I given. Now here we need to give the table. Data source name is table. Okay, this is the table. I'll make this as a comment. This is not required. Comment. Okay. Here I will use control. You can see spross. Okay, spross I require. And control shift you will get VQRG. Control shift you will get this is the text. Basically, this is the text. This is the text. Okay. And this, I'll make this simple. See, still you are getting warning. Key definition is missing. So in this table, we have these two as a key. So let me mention that one. So then it will go away. So now it is fine. So we need to mention this is a text. How we will mention? See here. Just we are telling to the system this is VDM model, VDM, VDM, view type, VDM, view type. Which view is it like master data, transactional data? We are telling to the system. So I'm giving basic. Okay. And after that, we need to give one more object model, object model, data category, object mode data category. This is like text only. So we need to mention text like this. So last fact table we mentioned here fact. Transactional data we mentioned fact. So now this is for text now. So this is changed it for the last one. Analytics data category. If it is a dimension, analytics data category dimension. For text only, it will change object model dot data category. So only change the object model. Here also same. Analytics data category fact. This is transactional data. Okay. So this is same medium V type basic same only we will activate it. See now we can see this text. Like do we have like this spross in QC, how many languages it is there? I can see two languages, English and Dutch. English and Dutch. Europe, they will use Dutch, okay, language. And we having English and two languages, we have it. Okay. Okay, close. And after activating, What is this? Okay, we'll see that one. Okay, now we'll create one more. That is for attributes. So here we need to take table. What is the customer table? KNU1. Okay. And here we need to take this is ZI cluster dimension. I'll make this as a comment. Okay. I'll take required fields. Control Shift 2. You will get just type KUNN. I required customer is Kunnar and land one. So from which country customer belongs to, that we will get it. Okay. So still I'm facing one warning. This is like no, we need to mention key. So now it's came. Now we have to give like no this VDM type same. VDM. Now if we see any ready